Okay. So I am down at Cool Papa Bell Boulevard. Um, this is one of my cat colonies here. Actually, it's Mary's cat colony, my friend Mary. And as you can see, we have some very hungry kitties over there. Um, and this is Matt. He is helping me. I'm filling in for this lovely woman named Marion. That sounded like Marion. Mary, and she is on I'm so jealous because I don't know if she told you, but she's on a cruise this week. So, I'm jealous of her. But like she deserves it,
Yeah.
for all the work she does with
Yep.
the cats. So I'm thinking I should just all I need from you is if you could pour like a big thing of, yeah, and I really appreciate it. Keep it going. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'll be able to pick it up from now on. I just needed that. And then as you can see, like we've got toys for them and everything, and
So did you give
water.
them food yet?
Nope.
Or are you still taking this over there?
I'm just doing it just now, and I saw you pull up and start talking to me, and
Got
I
you
was like, I wonder
distracted.
if he. No, I was like, I wonder if he, can help me. I didn't want to be a pain in the butt, but that was the only thing I really needed.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi.
No, it's good meeting you, and I'm glad, that's good with her network in order to get
Yeah.
people to fill in, because I know that, nobody would want to spend every single day of their life. There's Smokey.
Yeah. See, I don't even know their names
Well,
yet.
there's Smokey, and then Rufus, I believe, is the orange
Smokey
one.
is Smokey. I'm
Smokey's
assuming the
charcoal
gray.
gray. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming Smokey walked right up to my car, and I thought, what a beautiful cat.
He's usually pretty skittish. It's usually the two gray, the gray and the white,
Yeah.
and then the orange one, which one of them is Rufus. I think it's the orange one, and then I can't. If you said the other two names, I would remember.
Oh God, she's got so many
yeah,
pretty girl and
right.
sassy.
And the black one is the most recent, and
This black one here.
and he was living down on the right hand side here, and probably for the first 6 months he was kind of skittish, and he would wait for Mary down there by that garage patiently, and then over time he started to get closer and closer,
Yeah.
and then kind of unite with these guys. But he's still pretty independent.
Oh.
But when it comes to feeding time, he
She even feeds the birds. Like there's usually birds on this fence, but a problem is a couple of the birds of prey actually injured one of the cat's eyeballs.
Really?
Yeah, two of the cats were attacked by birds of prey.
Here, these guys.
Yes,
No
yes.
kidding.
So, yeah, we've got to watch out for them, or I've got to watch out for them.
I've seen hawks down here on the street lights a lot.
I mean, I know hawks have to eat too. I'm one of those people that's about all animals, not just cats and dogs. I don't eat meat. You know what I mean? So. Right. I'm not about hurting pigs or cows or anything like that. It's all inclusive for me. So, yeah, I always think of that when I think of birds of prey and stuff like that. It's it's not just cats and dogs that need looking after,
There goes Smokey's going over there for something.
I guess Smokey got sick of waiting.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to head on out.
All right.
So
thank you so much for your help.
Mary's supposed to come back.
She is coming back in, I think, 5 days.
Oh, okay. Well, I may see you down here again.
Okay. Nice meeting you. Thank you for your help. He's a nice guy. Okay, so first order of business. I want to get out of here before it gets too dark because is not the most safe area. Oh, we got another one. It's okay, babies. Oh God, my phone is so like, I made the lens so wide. I can hear a couple more coming along. Yes. There's the orange one. Oh, I know. They're like, where's Mary? Where is she? She abandoned us. I assure you she did not abandon you. Yes? Look at my pretty girls. And my pretty boys. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, muffins. So, just fell in my butt. So clumsy. Okay, so first things first. Mary had a special way she wanted me to put them all together, but I love her, but it's like she wanted me to put, the dark, like the hard food in like 5 different bowls, and then put like the soft food on top of that, and then mix it up, and then add water to it, and then add like those delectable things to it, and it's like, it's a lot. So tonight, I don't know if I'm going to do all that. I'm just getting my feet wet tonight. Like I said, like I have other cats that I feed up at Jane, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do as much as I can, as like follow her instructions as much as I can, and then we'll see if they like it or not. Right, baby? But for now, you got this. Okay, let's see. Going to get some more. God, it's getting cold out. God, it's crazy. Like this morning, it was warm, in my bedroom. And so I ended up like basically getting like, let me put this up here. So I basically ended up getting, putting on like a short sleeve shirt and some yoga pants. And then, yeah, that didn't last very long. I wish I would have brought like a sweatshirt with me or something like that, or a hoodie, but I didn't. So now, all I have is, excuse me, this stuff is nasty. Like it's spilling all over me. I don't want to get it. I don't want it to get on my phone. Ugh. I hope she brought some like. I don't see any. Oh well. Yeah. I don't see any. Oh, here's this. Like, okay, so here's this. I don't see any, like, this is supposed to be a blanket for my cats, but my cats don't really need it, so. Yep, it's dripping everywhere. See this? Ew. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna do as much as I can by myself to film and to get all this stuff over there with as little trip as possible. Few trips as possible, I should say. Okay. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Already. I guess I should have waited till I got over there to open them, but oh well. Alright. Alright, here we go. So I got about a bunch of runny things. these were the things she wanted me to put on top of. She wanted me to put all the dry food in, like dry food, dry food, dry food, dry food. And then mix like all the stuff on top of it, and then put water on top of that and mix it. Like I said, I'm going to try to do that, but I don't know, cats. You might have to do with just, you might have to make do with what I give you tonight. Yeah, see, this isn't pouring very well. I hope they're not picky about, like, getting it off the ground. Or eating it off the ground, I mean. Yeah. Okay. See, now I do this, which looks absolutely disgusting. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then put some delectables. And, like, my cats love this. It's like crack for them. I don't volunteer. Like, I used to volunteer at a food shelter. Or, I'm sorry. At a cat and dog shelter. You know, animal shelter. There we go. It's been a long day. Because I just get along better with animals. I love animals. They're my life. You know. I feel like they're the only beings on this earth, including children, who will, you know, love you unconditionally, you know. Maybe the only condition is, hey lady, you gotta, feed us. Give us some water. And give us some love. And you'll find if you do that, like, they give you nothing but love. No, it's okay, guys. I know. There's plenty for everyone, though. They're all freaking out. They're so hungry. Poor babies. That must be so hard not knowing where your next meal's going to come from, you know? I swear animals just get the shaft in this world. Like I said, they're the most innocent creatures. You know? I've never seen or, you know, witnessed an animal that ever, like, I don't think that they have, you know, I'm a vegan, okay? Actually, I should say I'm a vegetarian, because I slip up sometimes, which I hate myself for it. But, you know, what I try to do is I try really hard to not eat meat, because I've seen what they do to pigs, you know, and it's not all, you know, when you're a kid, I think you think, oh, you know, yeah, they kill the kid, or they kill the pigs, but they do it so humanely, you know, and it's like, no, sorry to break it to you, but they don't, you know, but those are the lies they feed us, you know, or people just turn the other way, you know, they say, I'm a meat eater, I need my meat, you know, I'm a carnivore, you know, and it's like, they might be a carnivore, but that doesn't mean that they can't survive without meat, you know. What I mean by that is, like, okay, so I buy for my cats, hold on a second, for my cats I buy, so annoying, I buy them, you know, meat, food, you know, like, because they are what's called, what is it called? I can't think right now. What is it called, Smokey? When you have to have meat, you know? Mandatory carnivore, something like that. Like, they really do have to eat it, you know? So, but we're not like that. I mean, I get all my protein from plant-based. You know, thank God for plant-based. Thank God for almond milk. Thank God for, you know, evolution. But it's just some people just, and I don't want anyone to bash me, and I don't want to bash anyone else when it comes to, you know, I'm not trying to preach and tell other people what to do, but at the same time, sometimes I tell people I'm a vegan/vegetarian, and they just go off the rails. You know, like, oh, you're one of those people. And it's like, what do you mean one of those people? They're like, oh, you're a Democrat. You're a... God, I cannot open this. Shit. This is going to hurt, I know it. Oh! Okay. I hope you guys appreciate this, because I'm hurting my hands. Ugh. Now I got this shit all over my hands. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Okay. So, this is what we have out for now. I'll show it to you in a second. I've got all this trash. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Ugh. This reminds me of when I was a little kid. Not too little, but when I was a kid. And I used to go out in the woods with my brother and build forts and stuff like that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, what a mess. What a mess. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna pick up my phone. It's gonna be a clusterfuck. Okay, yeah, I have this nasty stuff all over my hands, but see? So I mix that all up. Now I'm gonna come back and fill their food, or their water dishes. And I hope this will hold them until tomorrow night. There's a lot of them, like, as soon as I leave, they'll all come running. But yeah, the reason why she wants me to add the water is because, you know, I don't think it's going to get that cold tonight, but on those nights when it was like, oh my god, hell on earth, like, I am so ready for summer to come. You guys have no idea. I can't deal with, let's see if I can throw this stuff away in here. Well, still have my cold going, by the way. It's not just a cold, it's a sinus infection. It's nasty. Ugh, God, can I throw this in here? Ew, I don't even know what that is. Ew. Oh, it's Nestle. I'm just going to throw that in there. And hope that... There. Just going to throw that in there. Okay. Now, last thing, water. Whew. But yeah, like, literally like a week ago, it was, I don't know, it was like, literally like 10 degrees out, and it was snowing, horrible snowstorm. I was like so upset. I was like, I thought we were done with this, because I have a back injury, and when it's even a little bit, when it's even a little tiny bit cold, or like the barometric pressure, is bad. Like, I don't do good with that. It just inflames my back even more, so, I spilled down there, oh well. Put this back in here for tomorrow. Actually, this one's almost open, so I got one more thing to open. But yeah, I haven't posted in a while, like, oh my god, if you guys only knew, like, the stress I've been under. Like, I know everyone is under stress, but it's like things just keep falling apart, and it's like, do you ever look at a time in your life and say to someone, just like jokingly, like, if I ever look back at this time and call it the best times of my life, shoot me, That's kind of how I feel about like 2 years ago when I was bitching and moaning about, oh, I couldn't find a date, this and that, and, I missed my dad, which that's not a petty thing. My dad had just died in 2020. I love that. I might keep that for my cats because I don't think these cats are going to play with it, to be honest with you. They might, but I think they're more interested in the food. And plus, I put out a couple. It's okay, bubbies. It's okay, fluffies. Oh, wow, they really are eating this stuff fast, aren't they? Okay. Doesn't look very appetizing, does it? But to them, it's paradise. And Mary, she's like a saint. I have her, like, she comes up on my phone. Mary, patron saint of cats. Thank you. There's my, like, tongue twisting again. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit in there. Just a little bit in there. A little bit in there. It looks disgusting. And a little bit in there. So that way it doesn't, like, freeze up overnight or anything like that. How does that look good? Yeah, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'd give anything to go back to a couple of years ago. When I first started my channel. And was complaining about things that seem so frivolous now. Like I said, obviously losing my dad was not petty, or anything like that. That was the real heartbreak. But things just kept spiraling from there. And recently, I mean, holy crap. Recently it's been real bad. Really, really bad. Okay, so I think we're done with all of that. Alright, kitties. Put them up here so the squirrels and the birds of prey don't get at them. Okay. And then I'm going to come back tomorrow and see how much they ate. God, I hope there's not like poison ivy or poison oak back here. I don't think there is, but I just felt something in my... Did you ever just like walk back into into the woods or whatever, and all of a sudden you feel like itching, like everywhere, and you're like, oh my god, what if I have poison oak? But yeah, anyway. All right, guys. I love you. Good luck, Smokey. I don't know where the rest of your friends are, but I know they'll be here soon. Oh, there's a little orange one. I'm just going to whistle really quick. Oh, there's another baby. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. I don't know why she's sitting over on the side. I guess she's just waiting for the rest of them to leave. But yeah. So, I don't know. Lately, okay, it's like, it just started snowballing. Like, or dominoes, whatever you want to call it. Like, it just started getting worse and worse and worse. My life. At first it was just like petty things. When I say petty, I mean, like, I consider it a good day as long as that I'm not in horrible pain and slept the night before and didn't, um, nothing horrible happened. Like, my mom's healthy, I'm healthy. Like, you gotta give, you have to count your blessings. It's so easy to count everything that's going wrong, but you have to count your blessings too. And I think you'll find that your blessings, more often than not, are more, you have more blessings than, bad things. Anyway, by the way, this is their little hole. It's worse during the summertime because it's like always empty. Never has enough water in it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water. This is for the birds. But yeah, so last summer, my air conditioner broke. Had a guy come out to fix it. He stepped on my water heater and he flooded like the front area of my living room. Hold on, I'm going to call the kitties real quick. I'm a terrible whistler. Hold on. Want a treat? Want a treat? Kitties! Kitties want a treat? That's what I say to my cats. Everyone looks at me like I'm crazy, but it is what it is. Should I even take this with me? No, I'm not going to take that with me. But yeah, so that happened, and the guy's company didn't even pay for it. It flooded my entire... And remember that word, flooding, because it's going to come up later. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I'm just putting this back. Enjoy your meal. Love you guys. Enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow. But, yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is that when it rains, it pours. And, pun intended, I guess. So that guy flooded out my kitchen, my laundry room, pretty much everywhere, And I was in my bedroom when this happened, and he was out in the laundry room, and all I heard was, fuck, really loud. I didn't hear any water or anything. I just heard, like, fuck, Really professional, I know. But, I mean, like, listen, people are human, mistakes are going to happen, like, I get that. But, he, when I went in there, I was like, are you okay? That's the first question I asked. Not, is everything, in my place okay? I said, are you okay? And, like, he didn't even answer me at first. And I said it again. I was like, are you okay? And he's like, fucking, like, water heater, like, it broke underneath me, I'm going to take one last picture. That's good that they found it. Anyway. But yeah. God, it's gotten so cold out here. So yeah, so he went right into the it's not my fault mode, you know. Well, I was just doing it like, and there's nowhere to stand, and that thing is, you know, that thing like a toddler could stand on that thing and it would break. And I just felt like saying to him, like, why didn't you put a ladder down? Like, why did you use my hot water heater to like as a ladder, you know? But I wasn't gonna get into it with him. But I also wasn't gonna let him like, you know, screw me out of it either, you know? Because I like ever since it's like I'm not married, and ever since it's just my mom and I pretty much. My brother's useless, so we pretty much have to do everything ourselves, you know. And my mom is nice to come over and help me because she knows that I don't really have anyone in my life to help me, men wise, you know, which really sucks because there should be, you know. It's like I'm not asking for a guy to, you know, buy me diamond rings and fly me off to Paris on a moment's notice. That would be nice, you know, but, you know, have like a $1 million wedding in Fiji, and like these are all pipe dreams. But I don't think it's too much to ask to have a man who could just pitch in a little bit, you know? Like, I want it to be 50-50. I want them to, you know, help me, and I want to help them, you know, and I am the best girlfriend slash fiance slash, you know, wife that they could ever ask for, you know, because I just do. Who's this? Quick Fix. Huh. I hope that has nothing to do with the cats. I'll leave my cats alone. Oh, someone's coming up to talk to me. Hi.
Feed Mary's cats.
Yes, I did.
Did she tell you that I caught Foxy yesterday?
No.
Yeah, he had like swelling on his cheek.
Yeah, she said one of them was attacked by a bird of prey.
Yeah.
Is
so
that the
anyway,
one?
he's at our clinic. So
oh, good.
I just wanted to check and make sure that Jack was doing okay without him.
Oh, great.
He's eating. So.
What does your thing say? Carol House
Pet Clinic.
Okay. Now, I get confused when she first told me about, like, I met her because I saw these cats, and I have some cats up on North Hanley and Jane. Do you know where that is?
Is it in the county?
No, it's up towards the, like, if you go up towards the airport.
Yeah.
You know North Hanley Road?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go North Hanley Road towards Natural Bridge.
Uh-huh.
Okay. On the left, on the right, there's like Cranberry Road, and there's like a little farmer's market there. But if you keep going straight, there's like a tiny little road called Jane. Okay, you would miss it if you didn't know it was there. Like you would just fly right past it. It's a small little street, and there's like, you know, some of the houses are livable, but like this one, I mean, like it's not doing so well. And I have a feeling that the people, you know, dumped their cats. Like they moved out and dumped their cats because they've been out there for a while now, you know. And I don't think any of them have been TNR'd or anything like that.
So I can give you my information.
Okay.
But like for the clinic, like our focus area is North City, so that would be in North County.
Okay.
So I mean, if somebody can trap them and bring them to us, of course we'll fix them.
Yeah.
St. Louis Feral Cat Outreach might help. The APA of Missouri might help. but I'll give you my number and we can talk about it.
Yeah, that would be great. Here, why don't you take down my number? Would that be okay? Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, my place the other day flooded. Like, I came home and my nosy neighbor, who like always cries wolf, like he was like, you know, calling me over and over. Oh, great. Okay.
So that's my number.
Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah, I kept getting it mixed up with Carol Furniture. Carol House Furniture.
Because they made a big donation to buy our building. That's
oh, okay.
We're called the Carol House Pet Clinic.
Yeah.
Because they helped get us up and running.
And honey,
but it's not.
What is your name? I'm sorry.
My name's Bonnie. That's okay.
Bonnie. Like, I am horrible. Like, you could tell me your name 3 more times, I'll still forget it.
It's okay. Everybody forgets it anyway. Why don't you just call or text me and then I'll have your number, okay?
Okay, and this is your text here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
314-329-5009.
Well, thank you for stopping by and checking.
Sure,
but
no,
yeah, they're all set for the night.
I'm glad I saw you. So
yeah, I'm glad too. Yeah.
Mary mentioned that you were coming, and I was just like, well, I wonder if she knows that I caught Foxy. You know.
Yeah. Now, which one is Foxy again?
He was the big gray tabby that had the big swollen cheek.
Big gray tabby.
But
okay.
He's gonna stay at our clinic. Hopefully, he'll recover.
So he's not here right now.
He is not here right now.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I didn't see any big gray tabby.
Right.
Yeah, but I did hear that a couple of them were, caught by birds of prey.
Yeah, I know. She was really worried about him. So.
Yeah. Well, they're all set for the night, and I'll be back tomorrow.
Perfect. Okay,
yeah.
Well, call me if you need me.
I will. Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you. I swear, these people are so nice. But anyway, I think she was checking up just to make sure that I fed the cats. I don't know if Mary was like, I don't know about this one. I don't know if she's going to feed the cats or not. You might want to go out there and check. But here I am. I am always a woman of my word. But yeah, I forgot what I was even talking about, and it's 37 minutes in now. But, oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess there is some bitterness there that that everyone I grew up with had, like, they all have, like, husbands, like, not just like husbands, or I should say not just boyfriends, but husbands that, like, worship the ground they walk on, and buy them expensive gifts and take them on expensive vacations and all this stuff. Spoil the hell out of them, And for me, it's like all I wish on now is like a guy who, like, I don't know, is kind to me, who I'm attracted to, who will keep in touch with me, and who won't cheat on me. Like, that is basically it. And spend some time with me. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be every night. We don't have to even have, the same place. But, yeah. And also, they can help me with stuff like this. So, because stuff like this gets dangerous. It's already getting dark out, and, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's not a great neighborhood. So, I'm going to get going, but yeah, I don't know. It just, like, I didn't realize how many, like, I thought it would be cool growing up and like, of course I wanted to get married. Like, that was my number one thing. Not so much kids, but the getting married part. Like, I wanted a big wedding with all my relatives, like, telling me how great I looked, and, my fiance telling me how great I look, and just, going on, honeymoon, and just having, being on cloud nine. And, it's like, I know a lot of married people say, like, well, it'll happen to you, and even if it doesn't, it's like, marriage is overrated, Like, it really, really is. It's overrated, But like I said, like, I'm not even counting on marriage at this point. I just, it'd be nice to just have someone, But Yeah, I've kind of given up on that. So it is what it is. But um, I'm gonna take off now. Uh, my place is in tatters. You know, the only place to sleep is my bedroom. Like, or I mean, the only place to exist in my house is my bedroom, which is good. You know, but tomorrow they're coming in doing another estimate. Like they did an estimate last week, and they tore all the walls down and the like tore all the wood flooring up, which was it wasn't even wood. It was just something they smacked together at the last minute that looked like wood. You know, it's very ghetto if you ask me, and really it has a lot to do with the people that you know built it were going through a divorce at the time, and so they were just like, fuck it, you know, we're gonna make it livable, but we're not going all out, you know. And the problem with that is, you know, like even livable spaces are, you know, can have problems after 5 years, you know, and I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna head home. I hope everyone's doing well, and have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye.